Councillor Drumm.
Mr. Chairman, let me put it to you this way about the monitoring plan, so that all of us, at least the average person in the street, might better understand. If we're burning this stuff and Covanta monitors, let's say on Christmas Day, and everything's fine. If the thing goes down on Boxing Day, does it take a year to find that out because we're not going to monitor that? That's the question I think that a lot of people are concerned with. If we're going to, pardon me, Cliff, just a minute, please. If we monitor it once a year for some of these.
No, that's it's a misconception that we're monitoring once a year. On the critical operating parameters, we're doing continuous monitoring. We have a commitment that that's going to be available online and as close to real time as we can get it. And it'll be available on the, what I'll call the Jumbotron out in front of the building in real time or as close as we can get it. So there will be up-to-date information on the operating parameters of the plant available to the public if they want to look at it. Once we do the stack testing once a year, as soon as we get those results back, those are posted online as well. So everything is, it's like living in a house with no curtains in it. The people get to see everything that's going on. So that's what Council committed to, and that's what's going to happen.
I just don't have a warm, fuzzy feeling about Covanta. Never had, and I probably never will.
Councillor Novak.
Well, thank you very much, and it sounds like it's not a problem to extend it, and I really have no problem extending time frame to the 30th. So I'm certainly okay with that. But I do have a question about a couple of comments that were made today about the education plan, and I'm not sure who would be the best to respond to this, but that came into light. So if
I'll be happy to respond.
Perfect.
We've been running a program for in excess of 15 years where we go into the schools on an invitation basis using a curriculum that's been reviewed by the school board and matches with the Ontario teaching curriculum. Basically what we've been pushing is things related to reduce, reuse, recycle, with most of the emphasis on recycling. We also incorporate, and I'm not going to apologize for this, the fourth R, which is recovery, because there's a lot of recovery initiatives that aren't just recovering energy from the incineration of waste. We compost and we recover organic material from that. If we do anaerobic digestion, we recover methane gas from that. Those are all recoveries for the fourth R. It's not the primary focus of what we do in the school, but we're not going to close our eyes and pretend that that doesn't exist. It's part of the overall education on what happens with your waste.
Well, and the second part to that question then is a couple of points that were made by some delegates were that you're promoting one R over the other, or one type of plan over another, and really that you're promoting incineration over perhaps something else. Could you sort of respond to that so that I have a clear vision on that? We
don't promote any one method of waste management over another. We're invited on occasion to go to talk to other municipalities that are considering going with some alternate treatment other than landfill, and they want to know what our experience was. We provide factual information. I think the most recent one I attended was down in Alliston. They were thinking about getting some counties together and doing an incinerator. I think once they listened to us, they decided that they had some sticker shock, so I think we actually killed it there rather than promoting it. But in the schools, it's presented as part of a balanced program to try and get people to minimize waste. If we can get down to zero waste, that would be great. We're not going to get there in the foreseeable future, so something has to be done with the residual. And we talk about what we do. We don't espouse it as the be-all, end-all. Everything that we do has repercussions. They're manageable, and we manage them.
Thank you very much.